Good afternoon, guys. This is Hugh. I am taking this one that I'm about to work on right now. So, what I'm doing here is we're going to replace this quarter. We're going to repair this light packet. So, the quarter is going to be taken off. Depends on what the procedure says. Probably right across here. This is an old right now, so there's nothing. It starts right here, come back, or this goes up here and it comes across here. It all depends on what the procedure say. I'm going to work according to the procedure and see what happens. Also, I have to fix this fender right here. It's white, so you can't really see it. There's some crease in there. There's some crease in there. Now I've got to fix it. We already take off the bumper. We will replace the bumper because most of the bumper is this material. It's textured, and when it's damaged, you cannot repair it. Not that you can, but it's not going to look like original. So this car been here right now probably a month, waiting on the quarter panel, which is right there. It just came in today. So that's what it is. A quarter panel. So like I said, this is if I go in the roof, this is where I'll be cutting it. Maybe I cut off a little bit of this just to make it straight. Right now it's not. And then, but like I said, it all depends on the procedure. So this quarter panel I'm going to be taking off. A lot of times I don't have the camera running while I'm grinding it because it's a lot of noise, and I know it can be annoying. So you already from previous videos you can see that the process is grinding off the welds. It's finding them, which I already did. You see these little green spots all the way. It's grinding off the well, and you got to be careful now that you don't go through to the panel on the inside, because if you go through, then you ruin that inside panel, and then it's no good no more. You got to change it. It's not a lot of work on this one, to me. I mean, to some people, a quarter panel is they dread putting on quarter panel because there's a lot goes with it. You have to get back the right seams, both with the door and with the deck lid or the trunk lid, whatever it might be, whether it's a car, or a lift gate, whatever. And then make sure that the light fit right. So all the parts have to be in the right place where they were from the beginning. So that's why a lot of people, because if you put it on and that's right, not right, there's very little bit you can do to fix it. I've seen people weld piece under the edge of the door just to close the gap because it's that far. That's not the work. That's not kind of work we do. So I have a whole bunch of cars. If you look at it, all of these cars, I am working on them. Okay, the van already started to pull it. I take some pictures already. The K5 on the lift over there, not the BMW, but the K5. I'm waiting on parts for it. That BZ4X, I'm waiting on parts for it. The Civic's the same thing. I'm waiting on parts for it. And this one just came in. I take it apart. This is a Durango. I'm also waiting on parts for it. Yes, it looks like I got a whole bunch of cars, but it's not a lot of work. This Rogue, I already take some pictures of it. And as you can see, the rear body panel is, I just catch it. It's not on. But if you look in here, it's damaged there. I'm waiting to get this piece. So after I take off this piece right here, because if you notice this is a gap right here, I took this off, which is on the floor. Then I realized that this piece is crushed too, so we got to change it. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to pause the camera and start cut this off, and then we'll get back later on. Good morning. As I promised, I was going to show you the process on this one. This is a test fit. I'm getting ready to take this off, and then I'm going to glue what needs to be glued, and then put it back on, and then start the weld. So right now it's looking good from my eyes. I took the door off too, because now that I put this curtain here, it caused another bit of issue. I don't want to strain an inch trying to close it. So, and it's easier for me to weld here. So now I'm gonna take it off, prepare it with glue, and if needed to be e-coat, I'll e-coat, which I already did, and I put it back on and weld it on. Watch it. So this is one of the glue that I use. Okay, let me start this over. This is one of the glue that I use to it is called a panel bonding. So I bond the two panels together to create a little more strength in between the two panels to reinforce them. And then this one is then it's like prevent it from making squeaking. Yeah, so it's called sound deadening too. Panel vibration control. So that's what this one does. And there's just one place, a couple places. One is up here, and then this one you can see right here. So I did not take this out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay this on top here, and it's going to work as a glue. Okay, so that's what I'm about to do right now. So this one takes 24 hours to cure. It's also you're able to weld through it. So if I put it here, I can weld through it as long as it's not dry. If it's dry, it can weld through, but it's going to be more of a problem. Because what happens, it's going to burn it out first to get through the next metal, so it can cause a problem. This one, we don't weld through this one. The other one, the second one, we don't weld through it. It just works as a vibration between the panels. Okay? This gun right here probably costs about $1,000, if not more. I tell you, I have several cars I'm looking at, and I was delaying this one because I'm doing something on BMW, changing the sensor, and I don't want to be pulled from it when I start, so I was delaying to see if the estimator will come, and I could go ahead and get that one solved and then move on to this one. Because when you start this one, you need to get it done. Some of the glues dry faster than some, you know. This one gives us a 2-hour work time, and then it cures in 24. Now I'm getting ready to put it on forever. Unless this car is in an accident again. If it's in an accident again, the possibility that it might fix it. There's a possibility that it might repair the place. So we don't know. What I have to do make sure right now is that my job is done right. That's what I'm going to do. My job is done right. It's a risk I'm running right now without the door on, but because I've already measured and test fitted twice, I can gamble. And I can do this long enough to know that I can take a gamble. That it's going to be okay. Okay. Right. I promise you that. So what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna make a hole right here. This is not good. I'm gonna make a hole right here to get this thing right where it's supposed to be. Okay, so it's good. The rest I can clamp. So the glue coming out, you know, so it spreads, which is good. That's what you want. That is what you want to see. I'm going to use 2 welders. I'm going to first use a MIG weld, and then I move on to the spot welder. See what I start with a MIG weld. And then, like I said, the spot welder comes out. Yeah. What's up? Bless you.
Fluids is not here.
Okay.
What, he's supposed to clear it, right?
No, it's not the right one.
Huh?
It's not the right one. I need to get the right one. I want to know you make a decision what you want to do.
On the BMW?
Then talk to Leo. He should work out.
Oh, he told me he wants to try to see if it clears.
It's not taking a while because it's not the right one.
What's not the right one? Is it a sensor?
Yeah, the sensor is not the right one.
So I shouldn't even scan it then, right?
No sense. It's not gonna work because the old one is broken. It's not gonna work. The old one is broken. Putting on is not gonna make any difference.
Oh, you say that. Pull it out, right? Alright, let's get it out. Leo, you got a fire going?
And it's exactly what I was talking about. I have to leave it. I know you can't see down here because the car is low. And what I did, I do some tacking. So it holds it in place. And now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch welding and go from MIG weld to spot weld. So, I feel heat. MIG weld to spot weld. What I want to do is make sure that they are level. Two parts.
Subscribe, like, and share.
it. I'm going to use the light to help me see. Because this shade is dark. And I don't have good eyesight. That's the world. I want to do no unprofessional worlds. Maybe I'll just go ahead and, no, I'm not. Let's do this. Let's pause this for a moment. This wall for a moment. Bill! 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 So what I have to do, I have to start up the spark plug. I'm going to call me as well. Yeah, did you open up? I'm a tradesman here, and these kids don't understand that we get door opener for them to get, and they won't put them in the car when they decide to take car out. I'll pick them up. guys already see me do some welding with this machine. I cannot do them in my videos. This is not much. I do this. So, see something I need to do. I'm telling you, when you start working at this car, you need to be not disruptive. So you can forget, easily forget something. So what I'm doing right now is using the spot welder to weld the new quarter panel to the car. I know you can't see what I'm doing exactly, but that 30-pound machine that I'm using right there, what it does, got electrodes, so it fuses both metals together. It's just like the factory weld, and when I'm done with it, the car is ready. It's welded on, and it's pretty much like I said, you can tell the difference from the new car or the car that was never changed, the quarter panel, to the car that was changed. The machine cost $30,000. Probably costs more now than when we bought it. But it's not a bad weld. It's still a good weld. When it's a bad weld, it's to blow out the metal completely. That's a bad weld. Anytime you hear the screams, it tells that you did a good weld, or you get a good weld. Sometimes it sparks, you see a sparks, and that is because there's some debris in between the two panels that shouldn't be there, and it will burn it out. Sometimes you get a blowout hole, and then what you have to do with that is weld it with a MIG weld. But most of the times It cleans what's inside to make sure the oil is good. I know some of you are concerned that I'm not wearing gloves. No, it's not because they don't give me gloves. I have enough gloves, but I tell you, I work better without gloves. That's just me. It's not because I don't have it. I have gloves. Some of the plastic ones deteriorate my hands, so I fear I don't use them because of that. But the other thick gloves that I have, sometimes they get in the way, so I just do it out because most of the time I don't hurt myself. That's why normally I take it like this because, like I said, if there's any paint in between the tips, it's not going to well. When I do this, it will break the paint. I make contact with the metal. So that's why I normally shake it like this. When I really shake it, it's twisting it to the tips. The tips are making web. I know what I was saying was not clear because I'm not speaking directly into the camera. What I was emphasizing that when you see I shake the machine, is actually twisting it to make sure that the tip, if there's any paint in between the tips and the metal, it cleans it and make contact, and then that's when you get a good well. So this well is pretty much the same as the factory well. Just a minor difference. You know? This might be a little bit wider than the one that came from the factory, because you can't duplicate. You can never really duplicate 100% anything. You can get close, a little close, but I want to get Mike! Mike, go up! Go back up! You too close to the unit, go back up. Thing down the road now so I can get them. So we notice that this is already well. I'm well up to here. I'm going to finish a few running over here. Part of it. Okay. You did not, this quarter panel with the door, what if it's wrong? It's very hard for it to be wrong because the structural part of this car is intact. Okay? These edges are a practical color in line. Okay? So it's very hard. Remember, I did pre-test it and then cut it, and I was satisfied with the alignment. So the only way I do get it wrong if I did not spot weld, tack weld these in place, and then using this. But when you use this, it shifts. That's the reason why I pack it first, so that when the pressure hit this pressure hit it, it doesn't move. Right there, and I'm gonna weld it right there. But I'm gonna try. See if we can be successful. With this one, okay, so that's it for the spot weld. And then you might say, Hugh, if you didn't have a spot weld, how would you weld it on? I would use the MIG weld. And then the other step that I would do, all of those areas that the spot weld goes, I'll make holes. I'll show it to you in a minute. Around. Let me show you. So right here, because there's no way for me to get behind here, I make holes. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This I could get from behind, but this is closed, so there's no way for me to get in there. So I make those holes. Okay. Another example. This is also 3 layers. Okay. This one goes in between. So this is the outer layer, and this one is in between, and then there's one inside. So in order for me to get this one out, the old one, I have to drill. I couldn't grind it. If I grind, I would make damage to this one, and I might have to replace it, or damage to the inside one. So what I did, I drill it. Right? So you can see those holes, right? And also, now that I put the new one in, I could weld with a MIG weld from outside. Okay, I could weld with a MIG weld, hoping that I'd get penetration through the middle layer to the outer layer, right? So what I did instead, because the spot weld can get inside there, I welded first right through here If you notice it, I weld through. The hole is still here. This one is not welded on yet. So now I'm going to use the MIG weld to weld this one. So this one is already welded to the inner layer. Okay? So that's what I do. Alright. I'm going to cut the camera now and just finish up. There's the Nissan Kicks that I work on. Put a quarter panel on it. I didn't get a chance to take the picture before the car go in paint, but this is already painted, as you can see. The door is off, the quarter is painted. That's the car that I just worked on. It's all done. Front fender is fixed. I took off the lift gate, you can see, so they can get to paint it. Now it's ready for assemble.